Hey, 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 angels. How y'all doing? How are y'all? We're gonna do some makeup. We're gonna do some makeup and we're gonna talk about dating while married. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard me or not. Of course, when I hit the live button, that's when everybody is now up and moving around. But listen, y'all, we're gonna do some makeup. Newbie! My beautiful newbie. Hey, down. I am going to drop the link too, just for anybody who might want to come up. I will to engage in the conversation because I'm not married. I'm not married. I've never been married. I do understand like all relationships. Dolly, hey Nicole. I do understand like, any relationship, regardless of what type of relationship it is, it takes work, it takes commitment, it takes honesty and respect. And but I have never been married. So I'm just giving my opinion on the outside looking in, just regarding the situation. And I'm gonna use two people that are here on YouTube that are in this situation right now as we speak. Um, and this is I'm just gonna say this about me speaking on different. Let me go ahead and turn on the camera. My eyebrows are already done too, y'all. So my eyebrows are done because ooh, I actually was going to be on another platform, but I want to come over here because I miss y'all and I love y'all, and I said I was going to come back and start doing makeup. So anyway, here we go. But I just want to say this before I even get into this conversation. Des, my beautiful Des, glad you're here because I'm going to make this statement really quick just for moving forward. Um, when I choose different topics to speak on, it's either going to be a topic that somebody asked me to speak about, or it's going to be about something that I see somewhere. Okay. It could be on the internet, it could be in real life, it could be in my own life. Okay. Um, you see things, there's so much going on in the world on a consistent basis. We are on social media, the internet, where you see hella shit going on. So you just can pick a topic, okay? It can be anything. You just pick one, right? So that's what I do. I pick things to speak about that I'm interested in. It's not so much about the people involved. I use people's situations that they may currently be involved in to make it relatable. Okay. I'm not, it's not so much about the specific people that are involved. It's about the situation itself and just, having the conversation. That's what it's about. Okay. And I just want to say that for moving forward. Now, of course, when you are speaking of specific situations that you see people are dealing with, yes, there will be personal things that are specific to them and their situation that may be spoke on, because every situation is unique and individual per the people involved. So the situation is general because anybody can be in any situation. Anything you see somebody going through, it's a possibility that you or someone may go through it too. But that situation is also unique to the people that are involved. So yes, there will be comments that are made specific to them personally. Okay. And I just want to say that because I just watched a lot of a response to videos that I and Des have made. And I'm, even though I'm not going to speak about that person right now or her situation, I just want to make that clear for anybody moving forward. These videos are not made on hate. They're not made because there's a personal issue. It's not made in jealousy. It's not made because you are just the pick of the litter. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that your situation may be something that is currently being discussed or talked about by you, sharing it with the internet. And if it catches my eye or my interest, then I feel like it's a conversation that could be had and be talked about, because for the most part, if you're going through it, so could somebody else. Okay, so Joe and Lauren are two YouTubers that they done decent here on YouTube. They are a couple. They are a married couple. They're also a younger married couple with children. They have 3 children, and they live their life in front of the camera. And they are currently going through something where there's dating being going on while they're still married. And I feel like it's a conversation to have, because I just feel like it is. I feel like you know, people being faithful to one another is a scarcity these days, you know, as far as what I've seen so far. And so that's what I feel like. So I just feel like it's a conversation to be had. I'm interested, and those who are also interested in the conversation will be here to talk about it too. Okay. So let me go ahead. Hey y'all, everybody that came in. Buffering. Okay, there I go. I'm sorry, I had to switch the internet. But let me see. Hey Des Boo, let me speak to everybody real quick. Hey Veronica Boo, Sugar Plum, Midnight, hey babe. Hey Dom, what's going on, babe? Nicole, Trina, Shantae, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, my Dolly Boo, hey y'all. Fuck anyone who hating on you. What? Please be careful on makeup and mess, cause child, I'm confusion. Oh, what happened to makeup and mess? You talking about we ain't have makeup and mess last Sunday, or is it the one before that? Hey Des Boo, what's going on?
Hey, supposed to be working.
Oh.
Technically, I'm working.
But hopefully someday I will. Yes, Nicole, you will, babe. If that's something that you want, you definitely. You got 30 minutes on lunch. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and have a conversation. We a bunch of haters. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not at work right now because the guy, he's been so used to me coming in, because basically it's like very vague on, like, I told him like what time, you know, he's like, it don't matter, you know, if you're just here between, I'm here between 9 and 5, you come in between those hours, boom, this is what we're gonna do when you get here. So I also had some unfinished business. But anyway, so I'm not there yet. I'm gonna go there in just a little bit. So I'm just not getting ready, because he's used to me coming in the afternoon. And so yesterday when I was there the last couple hours and stuff, and he was like, he had something to do this morning. So I'm gonna go there this afternoon again, and then I should have a schedule sometime after that. But have you heard of Oxygen Dark Web Exposed? It's an Oxygen. Very interesting topics that you can bring. Okay, Midnight. Thank you, boo. I'm gonna yep. I would definitely. Oh, damn. Do you know? I got a pen. I have to use my eyeliner. It's an Oxygen. So what's going on there? So yeah, so I didn't see all of it. That video was over 2 hours. And they was doing a lot of repeating in the beginning. So I think I seen like probably the first hour this morning. I don't know. You want to talk about her right now, or what you want to do?
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay. All right.
I'll talk about the situation though. my reaction videos are never delivered me maliciously, or I only do them to be thought provoking. And when I'm telling a story, I like to give a picture of the whole story. So I will go back in time and then build up to now. And it seems
Yeah.
like people had a problem. You can't, in order to see a whole picture, you have to be able to get that whole visual. And I guess people had a problem. I don't know, but I've never been called a hater or jealous of someone so much in my life. I'm like, and I was looking at the reaction video, and because I was doing something else, and all of a sudden, my computer was like ping, ping, ping. I was like, what the heck is that? What's going on? And I kept saying, you jealous, you're a hater, you jealous, and what? I'm like, what happened? What's going on? And let me tell you something. I had to mod some people up quick because they was coming fast. So, I mean, I just don't understand why people don't understand that opinions are like, what everybody say, and everybody got one. But a hit dog will holler.
My thing is, if you are a person who at one point did reaction videos
and still have them up on your video, you still have them up on your platform, and was raw dogging with them, you wasn't polite.
Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say about that right now until we want to have a discussion. But yeah, because to make it seem like just because a person speaks on your situation that you presented to the internet does not mean that they're a hater. It does not make them jealous. It does not mean that they want your life or anything you got, or you put something on the internet, somebody's gonna have something to say. And like I said, yeah. I mean, the one thing she did was she used the word fascinating. Like, you ain't fascinating, but your situation is one that happens on a daily basis as far as the divorcing and those types of things. And I do feel like it was a good conversation, that was the initial reason as to why I was talking about her situation. But also, ma'am, yeah, I'm not going to, I'll just wait for one. But yeah, just because a person discusses your situation does not, you presented it to the internet, meaning that you put it out there for public consumption.
Exactly. So if I'm sitting up on your platform right now, somebody can have something to say. Well, why is she up there? That's their, they can have that question. They have the right to have that, to question that.
Yeah.
If they go to one of my videos, I'm like, she don't never put on makeup. Why she don't never put on makeup? They have the right. I put myself out there like that. Yes. I'm not going to get upset. But now when you come on my platform attacking, then yeah, I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna be less open to one, even hear you.
Yes.
Or less to receive you. Yeah. And that's why I'm real careful on the commentary I do. But I could understand, if you are triggered by some things, that means you probably want to, think about what you're putting out there for, like you said, consumption. Yeah. Somebody came up under my live and was like, they saw her after she went viral, and her and Sticks was together. He didn't know she uploaded that video.
See?
And also them bags, from what the person said, they know her, should be getting them from them hot places where you can get the dupes. I'm not.
Oh.
That's what they said under my live. Like, yo, she get those from them dupe places where you can buy them and they send you the bags and everything, and they look authentic. I was like, dang. So I'm not jealous of anybody that got to put on airs.
And I do me a dupe, so I don't give a damn. But it's just the
get them from.
That's it. It's the fake persona. How
exactly.
That's it. That's the reason why you put on. You can say. See, the thing about it is, a fake bitch can still say some real shit. Okay, they can come on, they can act like they are just so open and honest and so relatable and just so, oh, I'm not perfect. People love, oh, I'm not perfect. Oh, I'm not this. Oh, I share this. Oh, I do this or I do that. You're giving us a lot of what you do and don't do. Now, what are you not saying? See, it's not what they say, it's what they don't say.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Even it's just some details. Even in that reaction, it's like you just lied, or did you lie before? Because that's the thing. Like one of them is a lie. Whether if you lied before or when you're defending yourself, you're lying now. You're not saying the same thing. So one of them
Well,
got to be a lie.
let me just say this. My husband saw the reaction video and he was like, I'm not even about to give them no views. He said, because when I did the response with the reaction video,
Yeah.
he said, I'm gonna tell you what type of females these are. He said, so be prepared. So he warned me. Now let me tell you how he kind of knows who they are. My husband is
Okay.
in the car community. He has a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And he's in the car community, so he kind of mingles with some of the larger YouTubers in the car community.
Okay.
Even though he's not a large YouTuber, he
Right.
mingles. He's won trophies for his car. He does a
Yeah.
lot of things, and he just started his own car club. So he mingles with so he knows somebody that personally knows CJ, the one that okay. So he knows some stuff that's going on inside that camp.
Okay.
So he knows some stuff that he told me. So I was like, oh, okay. So he said, I'm gonna tell you what type of person they are because they drama based. He said, so if
Right.
you do this reaction video, understand there's gonna be a backlash.
Yeah.
He said, because that's just who Maisha is, and the mother seems like she wants to be like the daughter instead of the daughter being like the mother.
Thank you. Ain't that what I just said yesterday? I just said that yesterday.
So when I did it, he was like, "Didn't I tell you? I told you." Because I asked myself, well, "Should I do it?" He said, "No." He said, "Why should you do it? It's your platform. They put it out on a public platform. If you want to react to it, react to it." He said,
Right.
who they are." He said, "Who they are connected to should never intimidate you." I said, "No, it's not intimidating. You just said." He said, "Well, then, if you scared of the backlash, don't do it." He said,
Right.
"But if I know you like I know you, you're gonna do it." I said, "Well, you know I'm gonna do it."
Yeah. And I will say in the video, she did say her daughter told her like, be telling her react to this, react to that, or whatever, and so yeah, so she taking advice from her
And they thought I was a small YouTuber, so I was easy pickings. That's all.
instead of
I was
her being
easy
the
pickings.
mama, it's like the
Yeah,
roles are reversed.
exactly. I'm a smaller YouTuber. I was easy pickings. They thought they would come over here and intimidate. Even Laura was like, they was coming over in the chat saying, "Take the video down now." I was like, no.
Yeah, because even the daughter, I heard her when she said, "Should I get the videotape?" Like, who the fuck are you?
I said, try it. I'll snatch your whole channel.
Period.
Try it. I'm gonna snatch your whole channel. And I
But,
said in the
but
last video, I said I
but
saw
you
your idle threat. I did the video the way I did it because I knew what you're gonna be up to. I was warned already. You try false flag, and I'm gonna snatch your whole channel.
I'm telling you, like, and that's y'all income. That's how y'all live on a daily
That's not.
basis.
Hold up.
So watching
Hold
you.
up. April, check this out.
Uh-huh.
What you doing? You getting ready for work, boo boo?
Uh-huh.
Wait, you getting ready for work? Hold on. April. I got you. Hold on. I'm at work. This is my income. You on the way to your income.
Period.
How about
Period.
that?
Period. And that, and that's the thing. So to take shots and oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Like we just gonna have to just do. We just gonna have to do our live and do what we do, and maybe that's what we can do. Maybe we can just go live and just do an actual reaction to that
Yeah,
live.
because I was like, wait, they talking about April in that part. Oh, they talking about me. They talking about April. Now they talking about me.
Girl.
And
Yeah,
that ring so cloudy while she trying to wave it in the camera, it didn't bling one time. $30,000.
girl. Girl, not your $30,000. And the thing is, like, yes, you have a husband. Yeah, your husband can do what, like, that's your husband. If he want to give you the world, if he want to sign over his
Girl,
whole
she hit a
business to
lick. That's how
you.
she got that $30,000. She found a lonely man with some money.
Exactly. And that's it. Because that's what the sister said. Like, shit, he just said he just wants somebody to suck it.
Exactly.
And that don't work. So
Hmm.
she can just be accessible. So I mean, it ain't hard to meet those qualifications. The fuck?
Exactly.
Bitch. It is not, girl. You act like talking about what you brought to the table. You brought a bunch of baggage.
And that's
You
what I
brought a
say.
bunch of need. Okay, you brought a bunch of drama that a man that's about his business ain't on. Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
as a 50-year-old woman, you still want to be on OnlyFans and showing your ass.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What?
OnlyFans.
You know what?
You couldn't show showing your ass. You can't.
Is she on
You
there for real or she not?
no, she's on it for real. That's one of the reasons why the husband. That's one of the main reasons why the husband is done with it. Now I want her. She said the next person that need to come on is her husband. He do need to come on. He do need to come on. And yeah, like he can still pop in and out, whatever y'all do. I don't give a fuck about that. I
Right.
don't give a
Who cares?
But one of her main things was that she wouldn't let her OnlyFans go. Like he was okay, like the YouTube thing, okay, cool. But the OnlyFans, like he's like, and you got somebody that got you, but you won't let it go. Like,
Right.
girl, OnlyFans, girl.
I did not know that. Ooh, child. And you up here acting like you all that?
Girl. But Shantae, real quick, babe. We talking about It's Justine's World. It's Justine's World. That's her channel here on YouTube. And we may had a discussion regarding her divorce, just having a discussion, and then the sister-in-law had reached out just to clarify a few things or whatever. And that's another thing, like for them to say like picking a smaller channel for clout. The sister didn't want any clout. She just saw somebody that spoke on something that she liked their approach and wasn't biased, and she just felt like she wanted to reach out to clear her side up. You know what I'm saying? That was it. And somebody that will listen. And that was it. But anyway, she just reached out to clear up a few things, and she said what she said. I came on to relay what she said, and then since then, so she had a problem after that video. And so did you go and watch the first video where I wasn't biased, I wasn't nasty, I wasn't, and even in the other one, like I just relayed what the sister said to clear up her situation and stuff like that. Maybe a little messy and stuff, but the first video, like I wasn't biased, I wasn't any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you don't want to tell that. You just want to make it seem like people are just hating on you. And it's like, lady, you don't have anything for anybody to hate on. What do you have? You have a lot of debt, is what it sounds like. You're unstable. Okay? That's what it sounds like to me. All right. So, I mean, you ain't doing no better than me. Like anybody can go sign and drive. Anybody can have a home. Like, what do you have that is yours that you can take away? When they ask you about collateral assets, what is it? What do you not have a bill on? Because all you are is just a walking ball of debt. That's all you are. Like, I don't want that. Okay, I'm good on that. All right. You're not making any decisions that I feel like, anybody out here should be following. And everybody works on stuff in their life. But for you to like want to act like somebody is jealous, yeah, nobody is perfect. Everybody's working towards shit. It's a lot of, I don't got my shit together, but I'm not sitting on here acting like nobody is jealous of me either. I have love in my hair. Hey, Hazel. I would never like, oh, I got this and that, or did this and that.
What is
Everybody
the
done
earliest in
had some shit.
September? I know we did Valley Wise for September the 13th. Can we do an earlier date in
Mhm.
September?
Everybody done had some shit
All right.
before you.
Just asking.
What is it? What you got going on now? You want Mr. Live no more, Dolly? Where Dolly said now? Hey girl, why didn't no one send up the bat signal? I would have been
Mm,
cutting people up.
gotcha.
That's so silly. Hey y'all. But yeah, so
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
she just made a whole response basically for nothing because it was like you're not truthful. Hey MJ, you're not truthful in your response. So what's the point in giving a response if you're not going to be truthful in it? You know what I'm saying? You might as well just shut up and let it ride.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Because
y'all. I wasn't on mute. I'm sorry. I'm in a meeting too.
oh, you're okay, babe. You're okay. But if you're not gonna, if your response isn't gonna be a truthful response, you might as well just shut up and let whatever said ride. If you ain't gonna be real when you choose to respond,
I
you
just
know. But as far as details and pointing out everything, we can do like a reaction to her live
video.
videos.
Okay. I mean, her delivery was was something else. I mean, it came across like they were angry and then they were trying to intimidate at the same time. It was just all over the place. And
All
then I
over the
heard
place.
her daughter kept saying, she better take it down. She's gonna start from zero. She better take it down. I'm like, what? And then I went live because I was gonna drop down in her chat when I saw my name in her chat. And I was gonna
Mhm.
drop down in the chat. And I said, no, why would I do that? Let me go ahead and live. If she both, she'll come over here and say what she got to say. Because I knew with all those people, she had 600 people. Somebody was gonna say, "Oh, she live. Go over there." I
Oh, because I had well, I thought you had dropped down in the chat because some I think they was looking for like somebody said, oh, she just commented or something,
no,
and
I
I
didn't.
didn't.
Mm-mm.
But then it was like, no, I don't think that was her or whatever. Or somebody was trolling.
Yeah,
But even then, like I didn't know about the video till after. But even then, like she just automatically assumed people are there watching her. Like, how do you know? Like, who, girl, you think way too much of
I
yourself.
didn't see it until like she was towards the end. I caught where the daughter was telling me to take the video down now. Then when I went live, people kept coming over there. Somehow you wrong, take it down. And this is my biggest point about the video. Yeah, I got Stick's name wrong. I called him Slick. But what
Mm-hmm.
about the character assassination she did on this young man?
Ugh.
So nobody is addressing that. They just, oh, she said his name wrong, but she still got videos up talking about how shitty of a person he was.
That's all they had was said the name wrong. Like, what else do you got? Like, what else?
You're talking about,
What
oh,
about?
that's so disrespectful. He deceased now. You got him in your videos, and she do too. She still got videos up of her crying, talking about how bad of a boyfriend he was.
Yes. And then, girl, not only that, but you what did she do? Oh, when she went live going to his funeral and everything, like
Oh,
girl,
that
you
was
done
tacky.
put him all over the damn internet after he passed. So the fuck,
Thank you.
you know? Still telling
After
his
you went
business
viral
about
for
when he had the
lying on the
baby.
boy.
Still talking about how he was doing this and that and how it was okay for you to move on and this and the third. It don't matter. Move on. Well, that's fine.
I just
No, where's that at? This in Dearborn Heights, Michigan. Oh, that's at a lot? Yeah, I just talked to them. You did? Yeah, they said we can find it online. Yeah, and then they go from there. Okay. All right, we can do that. Okay, I'll do that as soon as I get off then. All right, then. Y'all, he finding him a car, y'all. He is on it, all right? He gonna find one. But yeah, so it's just like I didn't have cars. I didn't have this. I didn't have that.
right.
Well, I
I'm gonna
mean,
reach out to the biomed today because I'm gonna reach out to biomed today and see if he will be willing to take September the 20th, like you said, and then I should be able to submit his today because he wants his this month. And, no, not for Valleywise. It's for Rush.
but yeah, y'all.
Okay.
One thing I will say, it's
Okay.
okay. We're gonna just do a live. We're gonna just go do an actual live. Since they said more videos was coming anyway, yeah, we're gonna do some more. We're gonna do some more.
Mm.
But but let's talk about this
Understood.
dating.
Thank you, Brent.
while married. Let's talk about that. Okay, so there is a young couple here on YouTube. They have done really well. They've been on YouTube for years. They have, live, they not live stream, but they have, basically just lived their life on camera, um, had babies, raising their babies, all of that good stuff. All the stuff y'all see the young YouTubers couples do, right? You know. They are 24 and 28. So Lauren is 24. Hey Fifi Boo. Lauren is 24. Joel is 28. All right. They have three children. They have over 1 million subscribers together on their channels together. And then separately, they do have their own channels as well. Now, there was a live stream on Instagram done. Okay. So Lauren went live on Instagram to talk about her situation with her husband. Okay, she is saying that she is embarrassed. She, basically, he is with another woman that he's dating, and the other woman is posting him and just, showing the time that they're together. And she's hurt by it. This is a relationship that she does not want to end. She still wants her husband. She still wants her family. But he has since moved on, and he is living it on camera. So, where you been, girl? Hey, girl. So she went live, and whatever opted her to go, or made her go live or whatever. I'm not sure. I just know that she was saying that the other girl was posting, and I guess the girl tagged him in a photo showing her butt or something like that. He was saying that the girl is his assistant. The girl is 19 years old. Again, he's 28. But he was saying that the girl was his assistant or whatever. So whether she is or not really sure, but they are dating, that's for sure. So yeah, so they're still married. They're still married. They still have their channel together. Now Joel, he said, so she just went live and she was just basically saying how she feels victimized. She feels embarrassed. She just feels like, he is just dead ass wrong or whatever. So with all of that, he actually got on her live telling her to get down. He even went live to tell his people to go to her live and tell her to get down. Jay, how you doing, boo? And she wouldn't go get down or whatever. She just basically was voicing her opinion about the situation and about her feelings. And I don't know, y'all. Now he said that they have been separated for a year now, that they've been broken up for a year. Now they also have a baby that is under a year old. Okay, so they had a baby during this time. I even went to their channel. I want to say the last video they have together, well, they did a house tour, and then it was something with her being pregnant and stuff like that. But outside of that, like, he just a day ago did ratings swimsuit video with the new girl. So he's putting the new girl on his separate channel and stuff now. So I don't know, y'all. To me, I just feel like, just if you're gonna live as a single person, then be single. You know, they are married. It's not as easy to just get divorced and get separated, especially when you have kids, especially when you have business together. Like, it's not just the easy just want to, sign and go. But at the same time, if y'all have been separated for a year and he is openly dating out here in public, I just feel like this should be something that should be taken care of and handled. Now, Lauren, she did say, she wants her relationship. She would rather not be separated, and she just wants her relationship back. But, he's not. He said, he's done with it. He's saying that they both don't want to be together. But she has said that she does not want to be separated. So he's just speaking for her, but he definitely don't want to be with her. So I don't know. So what y'all think? I just think, I mean, they're young though. See, and this is another thing why I just feel like, just in the dating world anyway, like, things are done so backwards. Like, even me, I did mine backwards. Like, I had my kids, I was in a long-term relationship, and then now afterwards, now you want to be out here in the streets and stuff. And it's kind of like it should be the other way around. Your younger years should be that time when you're dating and finding yourself and figuring out what you want, what you don't want, and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? And after you've done all of that, you find somebody down the line that you can share your life with together and make that serious commitment to be with somebody for a lifetime, for the rest of your life. So to be making those decisions 20 years old, they were together 5 years, so that at least makes her 19 when they were together, maybe even sooner. That's just a very young age. And yes, people do fall in love. People can be high school sweethearts, and there are times when it does work out. Okay, so everything is not set in stone. It's just all about the people involved. But I just feel like statistically and in general, you should try to use those years to have that time to yourself, so that you don't make these long-term commitments with people that it just may not work out with. I mean, there was a time when marriage was like marriage is a no-no. Like, you're not getting divorced. So it's like whatever the fuck we go through, we just in this shit. And now it's just like so temporary. Like even marriage is temporary. Like, it don't mean really too much to get married anymore for a lot of people, because it's like, shit, I just get divorced. Fuck it. I'll just be separated. I'll just still be married and still do what the fuck I want to do, So I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. And then you're living your life on the internet, and there are, these teenagers that are coming up that these are your fans. They're watching these cute couples and the shopping and the houses and the cars and, all of this stuff or whatever. And, everybody now just wants to be a YouTube couple, as far as like growing up. And I just feel like it also sets bad examples. It also sets bad examples, but how are they going to set a good example when they're not taught their self? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that because you're a influencer or whatever that you are somebody's role model, but I do feel like there's a responsibility there that you should realize you taking on when you decided to put your life here on the internet. Um, and your fan base is so young. Dark chocolate, hey boo. Um, so what you think, Des? Are you still working?
No, I'm off the meeting. I'm sorry. Yeah,
No, that's no problem.
I have a girlfriend that was an old associate that I had to detach from. She has been married like 6 times. Her last marriage, she actually got married here in California. She's from Nashville. She was still married to her previous husband, and got married to the current husband, and then tried to get a divorce from the previous husband. But it's like, I don't know if people take marriage seriously anymore. Like, you younger than I think she's 47. How you been married that many times?
Oh shit. Damn. See, yeah.
It's like another way of saying, I go with you, I'm into you, I like us. And then when you get over that honeymoon phase, you're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't like you. I don't even know
Right.
you.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like it's so temporary. And yeah, and the disrespect, like the disrespect of the online, it's like, and because I mean, I do feel her. Like, she's like, we are still married. Like, and you just online just embarrassing the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? She's like, do it privately. Like, why do you got to be all online and everything or whatever? And so I feel that what she was saying, like, damn. But then also, Lauren, you have to take the responsibility then to end it.
Exactly.
End it. And don't allow him to disrespect you in that way. End it. Whatever
And
you
that's
got
a
to do.
reflection. Yeah, and that's a reflection of how he really feels. He's willing to go online and disrespect his wife.
Yeah. His
So
children's mother,
yeah, she needs to look at herself and ask, why is that okay with her? Because
Yeah,
don't say, listen, don't disrespect me in public. It's okay behind closed doors, but just don't let everybody see. Why is it
exactly.
okay in public or behind closed doors? It shouldn't be okay at all.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, just end it. Like, why have y'all been separated a year? For what? Like, if y'all gonna decide to take a break or, try to figure out y'all stuff, it don't take a year. Like a year being separated, like no, that shit should be ended. You know, you're not leaving me for no year to go try to figure out what the hell you want to do. The fuck? Right. Where is her mother? And see, that's what I mean about, they have these young people watching them. And, these young girls, they are paying more attention to these YouTube couples than they are their own parents.
Right.
And this is what y'all are out here showing. But it's like, how can they be a role model when they don't got no role models they damn self? Obviously, because you will see a lot of their parents are just so happy basically that their kids then came up that they just go along with whatever. They all in the videos doing whatever. I mean, shit, the girl, what's her name, lives life. Her mama be all up in the Mr. Her fuck shit.
Oh, child.
Oh, girl.
Oh my God.
I mean,
That them poor babies.
a whole hot ass mess.
Them poor babies. Like, and then she went on live when I got some clips where she was saying the kids he came and kidnapped the kids. No, he got emergency custody over them. He got emergency temporary custody. And let me tell you something. From what I know, dealing with the custody courts on the East and the West Coast, that's not an easy task to get emergency custody. I told my sons, each one of them have applied for emergency custody because the mothers was like doing extra. And it was denied. So in order for them to grant that, they felt like them kids was not in a safe environment.
She's reluctant to move on.
Yeah, she is very young.
Yeah. And I mean, she was like very, like in her life, like, she seems to be very much so, connected with her
Not
relationship
yet,
with
Dr.
God. I mean, she just kept talking about like, this is the devil. This is, she was just saying like, God is coming back. Like, we're not gonna be here forever. Like she's obviously very, very so much spiritual and has a relationship with God. And so that could be a huge reason too why she hasn't just let it go, because she's hoping that this is something that will just go away, or like, will change and stuff like that. But I mean, he's been gone a year. He got somebody else in his videos, which I
Right.
don't even know. Like, I don't know. Well, no, because the IG just happened. Yeah, that just happened last night. So, um, was it last night or a few days ago? Dang, I can't remember. But anyway, that could be a reason why. But yeah, no, you can't like let stuff linger, and just you can't let stuff linger. And from what he said, like, it's just like, I'm good. Like, I don't want you. He kept saying you don't want me either, but she obviously do. So I think he's just saying that to make him feel better, because a lot of times people will be like, well, you feel this way too, and like basically talking themselves into, well, they don't want it either. So making them feel better, making it like it's a mutual agreement, when no, it's you that don't want the relationship. Just say that. Just say you don't want it. But anyway, so I just think that it should be ended though. I mean, you don't, number one, you have to realize that you cannot control another person. Like, you
Amen.
can't make a person feel how you feel. You can't make
Mm-hmm.
them be hurt. You can't make them want you. You can be, I mean, balled up in the middle of the floor, just bawling out, and they could just feel nothing. And it ain't nothing you can do about it.
Right.
You just have to, and it is very hurtful when, yeah, you did make these lifelong decisions, or you thought it was lifelong at the time that you made them, and you have children, so it's just hard for that too, because you have to watch what you do and say. The internet, once it's out there, it's not going anywhere. So
Exactly.
disrespecting each other for your kids to see later on, that shouldn't be allowed either. You got to think of everything and everybody involved, you know. And if he wants to live what he's doing out publicly, then you just need to take care of your end privately. Just do what you need to do to separate yourself and move on with your life, because that's it. You can't make anybody miss you or love you or want something that you don't want to do. They have to want that on their own. And this isn't the first time that he's been unfaithful either. This isn't the first time. He's had many of other women. So you got to take that into accountability. Like, how many times are you going to let this happen to you? Why are you just letting this be okay? You have to understand, when you forgive certain things and you let certain behaviors go, it's going to happen again. They're trying you. They tried you that first time, and you did whatever, forgave whatever, went through whatever you went through, and they just back with you. And you didn't make them suffer. You didn't put your foot down. You throw threats. You have to understand, when you tell a man something, he's going to try you. He's going to call your bluff. He just is. For the most part, he is. Especially if, he is like in that life anyway. So he most likely is going to try to call your bluff. And you have to stand by whatever it is you said. Whatever it is you said you was going to do, if he did whatever, you got to stand by that. Even if you take him back later, you have to stand by it at that moment, and you have to give it some time. And he has to actually change if you allow him back, because if you don't, he's just gonna keep on doing it, and the respect just dwindles down every time you allow it, to the point where he don't respect you no more. He don't respect you. You don't stand for shit. He can do whatever the fuck he want. He can come back. Like, why the hell do he gotta like stand by any boundaries or give you any type of respect when you ain't respecting yourself? And by that I mean, yeah, you might be out here not doing what he's doing, but you're allowing him to do it to you. So that's still not respecting yourself. Even if you're out here being just the greatest wife, mother, being respectful, just all of that. You can be all of that. But if you allow him to behave that way, and you still are willing to have him in your life, that is automatically like you are disrespecting yourself. So he's going to do it as well. You got to want more for yourself. You got to understand that you are better than that. You have to. You don't deserve to be cheated on if that's not what you like. If you ain't about the open relationship, you cannot be about it at all.
Right. April, I agree. Everybody not into polyamorous relationships.
Right.
And she's going to have to figure out how to love herself and she's allowing herself to be disrespected. So yes. This guy has no consequences to his behavior towards her. So he's not motivated to change.
Yeah.
He still has access to a free reign.
Yeah. And he even said that in his live. He's like, I don't want her. He was like, if I wanted Lauren, I would be there.
And that's a shame how some of us as women give these men control over whether we move forward or not. We just stay stagnant in life, idle, waiting for them to decide whether they're going to be with us or they're going to move on so we can determine what we need to do for us. No, that's not how it should go.
Yeah.
And she has, did you say she has children?
3.
Okay. What are the ranges?
I don't even know the oldest 2, but I know the last one is under a year old. Not even a year.
And whether they're boys or girls, she's setting the foundation.
Yep. I want to say they're all toddlers. I'm pretty sure they're all toddlers. Toddler, I mean, like 2 toddlers and the infant. And yeah, I mean, you're allowing this behavior. Like you can't give him that power to disrespect you publicly or privately, and I'm gonna tell you something. If a person is willing to do this in front of the world, just imagine what they was doing off camera.
Mm-hmm.
You got to understand that before stuff gets put out there to the world, it's a lot more that was going on before we was able to see it.
Before he got that comfortable.
Yeah.
Because people don't just disrespect you right off. They have to see if they can do it. What you're gonna
Exactly.
accept and what you're gonna tolerate.
Exactly. Exactly. You cannot go against yourself. You know, once you got to set boundaries for yourself, and you have to set boundaries in your relationship. And you know, you can't once you allow people to go against that, there's not going to be, you know, the respect is gone. That's it. Like, you allowed it. You allowed that. You know, so I remember the hormones after a pregnancy. It literally feels like a rebirth as a person. She must be so confused right now. Yeah. But I mean, you know, even with that, like, she this isn't the first time that he's cheated. This is just like, I think this is just really the end of the relationship. But there has been other times, you know, that he's been unfaithful, and she obviously took him back, you know, obviously took him back.
When she gets sick and tired of being sick and tired, she's gonna stop talking about it, and she's not gonna mention it no more. And then she's gonna have a new direction. Because it sounds like they have different separate channels, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so when she stops talking about him online, then you know she's over it. She's done. She's dealt with the hurt and the pain, and she's ready to move on. Or because she got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Right. Right. That is
But it's a
true.
shame she's willing to let him just disrespect her to that level.
I mean, even coming, like, he even came on her live on Instagram. Like, he clicked in, she let him up, and he was telling, "Get off, you're embarrassing yourself. Like, we gonna be on the T pages and this, that, and the third." Like, I was just like, wow, like, wow. She was like, "No, I can say my part. Like, I can say how I feel. I don't have to just shut up and be quiet." She was like, "This ain't even Joe right now. This is the devil. Like, this ain't even right." I don't know. I don't know. That was just difficult. It's difficult. Like, who are these folks? There's a young couple, a married couple here on YouTube. The channel name is Joel and Lauren TV. And then they have their own separate channels. Her channel is Lauren Love. And and you know what's so crazy? You know, like, with as far as the public is so fickle. But um like, he was the favorite out of the relationship anyway. Like, she was not well liked. Like, she, you know, people always criticized her, like, behaviors and her reactions and just everything about the relationship. Like, people would always criticize her and how she acted, and you know, everything or whatever. And then I watched part of his video with the new girl. He's over there rating her bathing suits, and people are in the comments, and they just loving on her, and they just like, "Yeah, and I'm happy for you," and all this and that. Which, you know, you always gonna have, you know, everybody's gonna have who they like. But I don't know. You know how usually it's the girl who's liked, or who's the favorite, you know, like when you see these couples and stuff like that, like Meek and King and Chris and Queen, and you know, just who else? Diara and Ken. Like, it's usually the girl that's liked, but in this case, Lauren was the one that wasn't liked so much, and it shows in the numbers. Like, even her channel, she's not even at 300,000, and he has a channel that he's almost at 1 million. He's at, well, over, almost 900K. And he has another channel that he's at over 500K. So, and they're loving on the new girl. So it got to be hard for her either way. But I just feel like, you know, if he's not going to respect you, you at least have to show the respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just carry yourself as you want to be treated, because people are only going to treat you how you carry yourself. You know, when you meet a guy, if you already don't, like, keep your hair and nails and stuff like that up, why would they be taking you to go get your hair and nails done or doing that for you? when you don't do that for yourself. You know, if you don't like a nice meal, you know, why would they take you out for a nice meal? Like, people treat you how you treat yourself, or how you allow them to treat you. So she's allowing this behavior, and now she is speaking out and saying what she feels and stuff like that. And, you know, it's just sad. It's sad. She's only 24 and she got 3 kids, you know. This was the person that I get, you know, she probably thought she was gonna be with forever. So April makes that look so easy. I still haven't been able to get a lash. Really? Oh my goodness, girl, you gotta get you some lashes on.
What's up, mommy? Either.
Lashes are my thing, girl.
And they do bring out your face. I tried it one time. I got one on, but it took me so long to get the second one. I pulled the first one off.
You know what's so funny? Well, I was just thinking, because it was, I don't even know what movie that was, but it was an older movie, like an old movie. And my daughter was like, Mom, they had lashes in the old days. And I was like, yeah. And I was thinking, like, dang, it is crazy how, like, why are lashes now so popular when they been had lashes? I was like, girl, if I'd have known about some lashes, like a while, I would have been doing lashes a long time ago. But, you know, things just trending, things get popular. We'll be in and out. You training? Yep, y'all. Dolly training. She had a new job, y'all.
Oh, congrats, darling.
Having a channel is not making it easier, right? The channel, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they have a channel. You know, you already got people like all up in your business and stuff. You already got people all up in your business, and seeing, you know, your life and how y'all live and just everything. People are always gonna have their opinions and stuff like that anyway. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. They're just so young. And I just feel like, and so for the most part, I kind of just like the dating while married thing. Like, what do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like if y'all separated for so long, like it's cool to date? You know?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so all right, so there was once upon a time when me and Shane separated.
Okay.
But this was right before we got married. So we was like, because I met Shane when he was 22.
Okay.
So, but anyway, I started dating this guy. He was separated from his wife, and they had been separated for a year. And in North Carolina and Virginia, you have to wait a year. You have to be separated a year before you can get divorced. So I was dating this guy who was separated, and his wife found me.
Oh.
Man, this girl then slashed my tights.
Girl. No.
She didn't slash my tie. I didn't know who did it at first because I was like, well, I know me and Shane separated, and I don't think nobody he dating or seeing would do something like that because he wouldn't lead them to me. So what is going on? I had no idea it was her. So one night we was watching movies, and we was watching a movie at his apartment, and somebody was banging on the door and was like, get that young girl out of there. And I'm like, well, who the heck? Found out she done moved in the neighbor's house across the hall from him. So he didn't even know she was across the hall.
Wow.
So after we discovered it was her, me and her had a conversation, and she said to me, how do you feel dating a married man? And I said to her, I'm not sneaking around with him. This man is separated. Y'all have not lived as a married couple in over 9 months. He's waiting to get a divorce. Y'all are separated. Now, should I have waited till the divorce was finalized? I said, honestly, I'm in my own situation. So we might not even be seeing each other after y'all divorce is finalized. I said, but if you're trying to win him back, what you're doing is not helping the situation. But I think if somebody is married and they've been separated and there's no hopes of them getting back together, then but if they just got separated, I just wouldn't venture there, for real. Yeah. And I've had men say, well, me and my wife are not in a good space. She's sleeping in one room and I'm in another. No, you're on the same roof. Are you crazy?
Right.
So, but if you've been separated, because you have to be separated for a year, they've been separated consistently and not that back and forth thing, then I mean, they separated. It's done.
Cause like I am think well, especially like their specific situation, I feel like they are like there's kids, there's business involved, there's a lot where you can't just go and get divorced. Like I mean now you can do it, but it still is gonna take some time.
Yeah,
So
but the
like,
disrespect, April, though.
how?
But the disrespect, though.
Right. And that's what I mean. Like, yeah, you got to be respect. Anything you do, you got to be respectful.
Right.
You know, like you don't have to purposely like throw anything in anybody's face. You don't have to, purposely disrespect the person that you are separating from. None of that. You can do you, even if you're gonna be public with it. You can do it, but you don't have to be like just openly like disrespectful with it. You know what I'm saying? And just
And it
hurtful
speaks to
to
his character, too. It speaks to his character. Like,
right.
if I was dating him, I would look how he's treating her and be like, okay, so when we go through a difficult time, this is what I'm in store for.
Thank you. Because I was just about to say how you get a person, a lot of times is how you lose them.
Right.
You have to understand if you got this person while he was still already attached to someone, even being separated. Like, not saying people ain't supposed to have a life, but get
But
that
in their
shit together.
situation, they got small kids. So that's my situation was
Right.
different. But I just gave that example. But
Yeah.
in their situation, they got small kids, honey, and they just got separated. And obviously, it's a back and forth thing. But you
Yeah.
need to stand down and stand back.
Yes. Yeah. It's just like if you, I don't know. Like, I mean, everything is like as an individual situation, but I just feel
Right.
like y'all just had a baby.
Right.
Y'all just had got a house when y'all, right before you had the baby.
Mm.
It's just a lot of stuff that y'all made that are like making y'all situation even more permanent. For y'all to be having issues and problems and stuff like that or whatever. I just think that on both sides, I think that there's a lack of respect for self as well as each other. And
How
I
long have you
just,
been married, April? Do you know?
well, I don't know how long they've been married. I know they've been together 5 years, but I don't know how long they've been actually married. I could go find out.
See,
But I
this is
want
the problem I have.
I think
Some
they were married for about that time.
some people, some women, and people in general, let me just say this, think that marriage will cure a behavior. Like if this person is mean to me, when we get married, they're going to be nice because now I'm their wife or I'm their husband. Or if they're cheating on me prior to, if I had married them, they're going to stop cheating. No, it enhances the behavior because now you locked in.
Right. Now you locked in. Now it's going to be even harder for you to leave when they do it again, because
Exactly.
they are going to do it again. Like if you now, like a person can change. Like no situation is just set in stone. Okay, so everybody has, it just depends on the person. But typically, if a person has already cheated on you and you took them back, they will most likely try it again, especially if there was no type of
Consequences?
consequences. Like
Hmm.
what'd you do? Just holler, cuss, cry, and then they was right back there in the bed with you. You know?
Exactly, because that's not a consequence. That is not a consequence with you yelling at them and telling them how
No,
you feel. That's not a consequence. That's you expressing how that made you feel. But
exactly, exactly. No consequences, no
right.
separation, no nothing. Like, but I will say, like she said, she tried to do counseling with him. It was, he didn't want to do that. He just is over it. Like he just
Yeah,
wants to,
sounds like it.
he just wants to be free. Like it was good when it was good. We didn't came up, we did this, and boom, like I'm over it now.
There's a girl that he dating. Does she have children?
I don't think so. She's only 19
Oh my God.
and he's 28.
See, this is the thing, and this happened to me. I remember my children's father was cheating on me. Now, mind you, I have 4 children by this man, and he was
Mm-hmm.
cheating on me. And he was cheating on me with a girl with 1 child. And this fool told a mutual friend of ours, well, she got her stuff more together than Desiree. Desiree got all them kids. No, we got all them kids. You idiot.
No.
So sometimes men get into these situations with these children, become overwhelmed. This girl don't have no kids. She young. He can move around the way he want to move around.
Right.
With the children of his mother, there's more responsibility. He has to be more accountable. He can't
Right.
just be out there willy nilly.
Right.
So and
And
that's why it made me think about that neck that I was my children's father. And he literally told somebody, well, she only have 1 child. She can put herself together better. We can go places. Well, dummy.
wow. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
That is like, what the fuck?
Right.
You delusional. Oh my God.
And I stayed with that boy from 14 to 26. And I look back and be like, what the hell was I going through? Oh, yeah, I know.
That's the same thing with my baby daddy. I was 14 to 25 or 24.
See?
And yeah, I
And then
just
somebody out here with a $30,000 ring was talking about I'm jealous because you trying to figure out your next lick and your next husband. You better go, girl, you better start looking now.
She better start looking now.
And I heard her on the thing, and she talking about you being sued. Well, that's what you said on the thing. You said you being sued for children and property. You ain't got no children, so I'm sure he trying to get that truck back.
That's what they said. And then talking about I just was Ubering just to show I can get money if I well then keep doing it. I could get money if I wanted to.
I was dying laughing when she said that.
Girl.
I was just showing you, I was just Ubering because to show you I could get money. Uber money don't buy Louis Vuitton and $30,000 rings. So who you fooling?
And I get paid well off of YouTube, girl. That is good for you. But the thing
And
about
I'm gonna tell you something. She hiding her subscribers.
Oh, she hit them?
No, they've been hitting.
Oh.
She unlocked them because on YouTube you can do a live where you watch your number count. But then I think she unlocked them to hit 50,000. They may have rolled back under 50,000 at this point. I don't know. But her subscriber count is locked. Like you can't tell. She's hitting it.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
So why she do that? We're gonna have a party for how many?
Child on Social Blade it's stuck at 46,000. That means that's where she hit him at.
Oh yeah, that's where she
Yeah, that means where she hit him at. But it still will give you an estimate of what she's making a year.
Yeah.
And Trisha Paytas even said that thing is pretty accurate.
Okay. She was a liar. She a liar and she just wants this life like, and it's okay. Like you still want a good life, but you shouldn't want to have to lie to get it.
Compromise everything, child.
Like everything you do is like a lie. It always got some type of twist to it. Like nothing she does is on the up and up.
When they told me about them fake bags, I was like, "Ooh, we should get them from. Them things look authentic."
All right, right. Don't tell me. Don't tell me where she got it from. Be right on here doing a review. But yeah, I believe it because that's just because she wants people to like just.
And that's what she said. Her dream is to be a big YouTuber. That's her dream. At 50. At 50. Her dream is to be a big YouTuber. Okay.
I want to be a
48.
big. When I grow up, I want to be a big YouTuber.
Right.
Girl.
People was like, "Oh, you chasing the bag?" That's why. No, y'all. I don't. YouTube is just a hobby for me. It's just something I do. I'm not chasing the bag on YouTube. I got other stuff to do. I do it when I want to. I enjoy doing it.
Lady Snoop, hey boo.
Hey, Lady Snoop.
Legally, personally, I wouldn't open that can of worms until I'm divorced because it could get messy otherwise. It
And
could,
that's
yeah.
true. That's true.
Because you got to understand, it's not only you. You got people out there that, yeah, it's people out there that'll fuck with you while you married, while you
Yep.
separated. They don't give a damn. They just want to do that, and be there. And I mean, that's cool. It's whatever people want, but just be respectful. Like when you get to a point where you have kids, you
Right.
got other people involved in shit, like it's other people for you to be considering outside of yourself. You should just be taking all of that into account before you go putting your shit out there in public. I mean,
And the
that's just
thing is, with the young couple, he's not only disrespecting his wife, he's disrespecting the mother of his children.
that's the main thing. That's the main thing. That is the mother of your children. That will see this all this shit one day because it ain't going
Right.
nowhere. They're gonna see it. So it's like if you don't give a fuck about her or nothing else, you should at least care about that.
Respect your children. Exactly.
At least. But yeah, I don't know, like dating, like I did date somebody that was married. Let me plug this iron in real quick. I'll be right back. Des, talk to them. Des gonna talk to you. Let me plug in my iron real quick.
Y'all saw me below. Y'all saw me in the live when them people came at me. I was like, where April at? I ain't used to it.
Uh-uh.
I was like, what's happening?
You silly. Uh-uh.
Girl, I was swinging and banging there for a minute. And I was like, oh shoot, I'm getting tired of windmilling. I had to start minding people up. Like, what is going on? She sent them cronies in there. I was like, hold up. Well, I was like, hold up. I know you changed your avatar. Where you at? I need a mod. Y'all, I don't understand why people don't think that you're entitled to an opinion. I didn't attack anyone. April is more assertive with her deliveries than I am. I'm more tamed. You should have a right to speak your opinion and your piece without being attacked. If you don't like what I got to say, then don't listen. And that's all I got to say. And as far as that young couple, I hope the best for her. Like he sound like he a waste of time and not she shouldn't be so invested in trying to work that out. He needs to emerge to be a better person. Move on. Yeah. April know better. She didn't disappear and left me up here. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Because what I want to talk about, I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about it until later. Because I got a lot to say about that. But I don't want to talk about it until later.
Okay, my bad, y'all.
Mm-hmm. You
I
just
wanted
left
to
me
get
up
a
here
different.
long
I
running
want to get a
around.
different
Talking about which
foundation.
way do I go? Which way do I go? That's how you left me up here. Which way do I go? I
Oh
don't know what to
shit!
do. You ain't lost. We ain't say nothing. Is April froze or is it just me? Okay, because I was like, I know she ain't just stand there staring like that. I thought it was just me. Oh, April got jokes. At least she had frozen uh, um really pretty. She was really pretty when she the way she was frozen. I've gotten frozen with my mouth open, looking crazy. I just told her she ain't missed nothing, so she's gonna leave. I haven't even had my first cup of coffee yet. Here she come, y'all. No, that's so.
My bad. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
My
Mm-hmm.
phone,
Mm-hmm.
girl, my phone started ringing, and then I answered the damn phone, and then whatever. Anyway,
I
so
was like, is
so
April froze?
so don't say nothing about smoke. Don't say nothing about smoke, cause you know what? Y'all done set me up. You and her, not you, Des, but she know what I'm talking about. Girl, had me over here stuck, sitting on the edge of the bed.
Mm-mm. April. I told y'all about when my daughter gave me that chocolate with my greedy fat ass. I didn't ate that damn chocolate bar. And how
Yeah.
you I was gone for 2 days. 2 days. 2 days.
Oh my God. Oh my God. See, that's what girl. I thought I just was like, oh, I'm gonna eat a little bit of this, and you
Mm-mm.
know, girl, I had to go to bed and everything.
I did too. I woke up still with her. I was like, what is going on? I don't like it. I want out of here.
Oh my God.
But my daughter didn't tell me what it was. And I ate like two and a half the little squares off a candy bar, and each one of the squares was 25 milligrams.
Ooh, ooh,
And all she
ooh.
kept saying was, she kept looking at me. I was like, what's wrong? It didn't hit me for 3 hours later. So I had no
Listen,
idea. I
yes,
was,
this like okay, so the person that sent them, they had marked them because I said like I don't do nothing, so I don't know what this gonna do to me now, whatever. So she had marked them morning, noon, morning, afternoon, night, basically for the strength. So I'm like, okay. So the morning one is what I was sticking with because it's supposed to be like more upbeat and more like doable. You know, you can still go through your day. So I'm like, okay, so that was cool. So I did that, but then I don't know, like I gave my daughter like the rest of that one, and then I took a little piece, like the littlest bite, off of another morning one, and that shit had me. I said, oh no, she must have missed miss initial this one because I was
mm-hmm.
stuck. I had to go to bed. I said, oh hell no.
You know, it's a trip. My daughter went to a dispensary, y'all. We have Cheetos, Doritos, chocolate bars, candy bar. We have chocolate bars, lollipops, all that stuff.
Wait a minute, hold on, somebody at my door. Y'all, go ahead. You go ahead.
So it looks like the original. Like it looks like Doritos, regular Doritos, look like regular Cheetos, chocolate candy bars. We even have one place that serves like ice cream. And I'm like, how do you get ice cream with, yeah, ice cream?
Ooh, boy.
Oh, see, they do over here too, Dolly. I don't understand why. If your state is legal, I don't know why they drug test for that.
Girl, oh, do they drug test for that?
Dolly said her she wants to do some edibles for her bachelor party, but her new job they drug test. But if it's legal in your state, I don't understand why they drug test for that.
Stuff out. Yeah. What? You think you get approved for that? I have no idea. I mean, I should. I found the option too. At the same place? Yeah. My bad, y'all. And I found the Sonata. So. So. Nobody.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I thought all states were legal at this point.
I'm about to get a medical card for here. I already scheduled a doctor's appointment. Like, I could say something like my back hurting or something.
Yeah, they don't even need medical cards around here.
Cause she smoked. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Please, thank you.
Shut up. I'll be right back. Yes.
Yeah, it's stuff you can get at the Dolly. It's stuff you can get at the it's the vitamin store, or, you know, the herbal store. It flushes out your system, and I think it does it within like hours, like within 24 hours.
Yep. Yep. Or like I think the Shed too. Like the Shed is like a place that's a lot of different places, and they got all that stuff.
Now, why do I know? And see, I don't even smoke, and I'm scared to eat anything now because of my daughter. And she knows she shouldn't have gave me all that darn stuff, knowing I don't do that. How do you stay high for 2 days? 2 days.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Okay. Oh. Y'all can come downstairs with me. I can hear y'all still. Hello? Oh.
I got a call come in.
Okay, so first time I eat edible. Oh yeah, you got a high tolerance. See, that's no. I don't.
Me either.
I don't have no high tolerance. Like that shit had me stuck. I had to go to bed. I had went to bed at like I had ate it at like, I don't even know. I think like it was probably like 1:00 in the afternoon. And I was just thinking I was gonna go through the rest of my day and be cool. And then nope. I was just like sitting there like stared off in space.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, maybe if I go to sleep, like I can sleep it off. But when I ate that cookie that one time,
What the breakfast? Was good.
It was so bad, y'all. I ate the chocolate bar, went to sleep. I woke up and was still feeling weird. I was like, oh, I must be dead. I'm dead. I know I'm dead. I was that high. Feeling for my heart under my neck. I'm like, oh. But I don't like it. So
deep freezer downstairs. What do you want? What do you want?
A sandwich.
A turkey sandwich?
Yeah. Thank you.
I got chicken.
Yes,
Can you hear me there?
make me one too.
Hey, Dan, somebody call you back because she moving slow on here. She trying to be all on our little channel.
Make me one too.
Let me tell you about when I ate that cookie. Okay, so I ate this cookie. And I ate this cookie. Shut up! I ate this cookie. And I was stuck. Like, I was upstairs praying because I couldn't feel if I was breathing or not.
Yep.
I couldn't feel if I was breathing or not. Like, I was like, is this what it feels like when you're dying?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what it feels like when you're dying.
My son, my youngest son, he was like, Mom. He was like, Mom, what is going on? I was like, I don't know. I think I'm sick. He was like, no, Mom, you're not sick. They said I laid down on the floor with my butt up in the air like in a fetal position. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, yeah, chicken. Pepper.
Black pepper.
No cheese. No.
You want cheese on yours?
Do you want it warmed up, or you want it cooked, or you want it
Yeah, I
cold?
want it.
All right. So anyway, so I ate the cookie, and I had went in the grocery store because I needed something out of the grocery store. So then, by the time I get to the house, I go upstairs, and I'm just like in the house, and then I'm like just sitting up there, like, and I just feel like my soul is like leaving my body. And I'm like, well, maybe if I can go to sleep, I'll just sleep it off. And then I couldn't go to sleep, and I was laying there because I couldn't feel if I was breathing or not. So then I was like trying to breathe in real hard, like, so like I could hear myself breathe. I said, bitch, I said, I am high as hell. Like, this is why. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, this is what people do all day.
Mm-hmm.
And they still be going on with their life. Like, how?
I don't know how. Girl, my high was so crazy. I thought I had COVID. I was like, oh, I got COVID. This don't feel right. And I went in the kitchen and started tasting salt and pepper because they say you lose your taste. I done went in there and started eating all kind of random shit. I was high as I don't know what. I kept saying, this must be COVID. This must be COVID. COVID got me.
I'm weak. That was years ago, so I don't even know. And I don't know. I think it's just because I wasn't working and I was just at home bored. And I'm like, I need some edibles to start smoking weed or something. I was in the damn carry out trying to Bob had said he lost his phone, so I'm like trying to go get his phone stuff situated. And they had like some vape stuff in there, and I was asking about the vape pens and stuff, and the dude in there was like, he was like, here, he was like, I got one left. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he had the one thing left or whatever. So he put it together and stuff for me. And I hit it, and I guess it has different like you can turn it up or down. So he turned it up. It was all the way up on the thing. So I hit it, and I was high as hell before I went out the store. I'm like, fuck this. I mean, I still got it, but I ain't about to put them off on that no more. Mm-mm.
I'm about to start again. I just bought 3 hours worth of vitamins yesterday. Get me to start back working out. So I get the 6-pack.
Well, y'all, I guess I'm gonna get off since I was interrupted.
Yeah, I got a meeting.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. So I'll see you later, babe. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. Des, let me know when you want to do it live. If you want to do it.
Whenever I DM'd you, so just you can text me or whatever, and we can get together and do it. Be prepared. Like if we put her name in the title, be prepared.
Yeah. I know it's coming.
All right.
Okay, babe. All right. See y'all later.